Greetings, true believers. Matt Hall here with a video update, although for me it's really just an audio only update. I am not in any place to be setting up the camera and doing any kind of shooting right now. For the past week, I've been dealing with a minor health issue. I had a severe allergic reaction to, of all things, a allergen-free, supposedly, laundry detergent. And I had a very, very bad reaction over my entire body. And after, I think about 24 hours of it not going away, I went to an urgent care center. I don't have health insurance or anything, so I paid out of pocket. It wasn't a crazy expense, but it wasn't cheap. And just kind of in a stupor. I wasn't able to sleep at all the night before, and they gave me a brief steroid treatment to take to help, push it away. And, it took a couple days to figure out that it was the laundry detergent. At first, I thought it was something I ate possibly, but I don't really have any food allergies that I'm aware of. Although, I just had a birthday recently. I am getting older, and people do develop new food allergies as they age. It does happen, but that wasn't what happened to me. Apparently, I was just allergic to this detergent that I had been using for the past 2 weeks, and I think just prolonged contact with it gave me a pretty severe reaction. So that was pretty awful, and the treatment was worse, to be honest. It's given me insomnia, so I've been up until 4 or 5 a.m. and sleeping till 9 or 10, and just being in a total state of confusion most of the time, very lethargic, although at this point I'm feeling a bit better. Not all the way there yet, but I am in recovery, so to speak. And I only have 2 days left, or I think 1 day left of the treatment. And hopefully then, once it's all out of my system, my hormones rebalance and everything, I'll be able to get some natural sleep again. But this has been a hell week, to say the least. And it's frustrating because I was just on the cusp of completing a video that I've been working on for the channel since April of last year. This is the longest I've ever worked on a project for the channel, and a lot of that is due to starting the video right around the same time we launched the promotional period for Austin and the In-Laws, Songs of Yearning, the debut LP, available on our Bandcamp and your digital format of choice, or on a delicious 12-inch vinyl record. But the promotion for that was also very exhausting. And now that that's over, I've been able to put a lot more focus into that video, but that video has also grown. I think the current runtime, I think, is just shy of 4 hours. It includes, I think, 18 different interview subjects, and it's been made in close collaboration with Jordan Freeman over at Zoom Platform. He's helped to coordinate all these great interviews and put some stuff together for the video, and I think it's going to be really special. Hopefully it's worth the wait for all you, and I think it's a thing I'm really proud of. I would love to be making more stuff for the channel in general, but this has really been kind of an all hands on deck kind of situation, trying to finish this one video, and it's just been an incredible amount of footage to go through, and it's a huge undertaking. I've done some long videos on the channel before, but usually it's just a long script I wrote and then a bunch of gameplay footage. Whereas this is, using video, archival video, video that I shot, video that a remote crew shot, game footage, interview footage, all sorts of various sources for things. Also did some traveling, trying to track down some certain games, arcade games, to get footage of those. And it's been a huge undertaking, but I'm super proud of it, and it will be done very soon. I really just need to have maybe 1 or 2 more sessions on it, and it'll be ready, and I'm so excited to share it. So that is coming. I just feel like I need to say something because I haven't done anything on the channel this year. Jordan has been streaming. Jordan's been playing through the Metal Gear Solid series. And Jordan and I also, last year we did try to do a big Yeah, I've Played series on Alan Wake 1. And and then Jordan's house burned down and we couldn't finish it. We'll revisit that eventually. But then Jordan and I started to do a Yeah, I've Played series on Silent Hill F, a game that both of us absolutely adore. And we got, a few hours into it and came back around for part 2. And due to various things in both of our personal lives, some very heavy stuff, we have not had time to finish that. And now it's been so long that I don't know. I mean, I guess we can still get together and finish it, but it's been months now that we just have not been able to get on track together. Not because we don't want to, but just because our personal lives have been hectic in many different ways. So it's a bit of a rough patch for the channel, and that's okay. I mean, things are going to turn around. I think you do something for long enough, you're going to have ups and downs and lulls, but there are people who subscribe and people who give us money on the Patreon, and that's super, super helpful. And at the moment, the other big project that some of these funds are going to is funding the development of a video game, which I have not given a ton of updates about because I've been trying to really just get it to a point where I feel like it's ready to show off. But I will say to anyone watching or listening right now, we are currently working out a teaser trailer that will kind of introduce some of the characters and some of the themes and imagery of the game. And we'll be putting up a Steam page with some screenshots and a trailer, a teaser trailer. Won't be any gameplay in the trailer and the teaser, which, albeit I do hate it when games do that, but it is all footage of the in-game characters and in-game locations. It's not, it's basically a cutscene from the game. That's what the cutscenes will look like. So, but there will be a demo this summer, although it's going to be a little while before, it's really fully ready. And that is the point-and-click adventure game. It's a mystery game that I've been working on for a while. But I'm also working on a second game with some of the same team, and this is a smaller project. It's an arcade-style kind of not action, but reaction game. A quick react kind of game. It's not just a quick time event. I swear there's a little bit more to it than that, but it is kind of a quick time event game. But it's just kind of like a fun little project that we've been bandying about for a while. It's a collaboration with Austin of Austin and the In-Laws. It is an Austin and the In-Laws branded game. It's called Duel, and that is almost ready to really start full development. We've got I made a little prototype a long while ago and kind of sat it down and forgot about it, and then came back around and then did like a video mock-up of like a more refined version of the idea. And we're just kind of finishing the design document, getting all the little details kind of worked out so that when the programmer starts really putting it together, there's not going to be as much like iteration needed. They can hopefully just, to me, I think it's akin to like an artist, like a comic artist who just goes directly to inks and skips the penciling stage. We're hoping to kind of just have like the first take be the one and have it work out. We'll see. It's a simple game, but I hope it'll be a fun game. We'll put it up for like $2 or $3 on Steam, see if people dig it. It's just for fun. I'm just trying to learn how to make games. That's kind of the future goal. I'm going to continue doing stuff on the channel. We'll continue our Yeah, I've Played discussions. Jordan will continue streaming. I'll continue doing all sorts of deep dives into all sorts of topics related to games. And I have a lot more in the chamber that I'm hoping to get out this year. But man, like there's been just some really hard times, to be blunt, that have held some things back. But again, this isn't our job. It's a hobby, and while I deeply appreciate the support, especially financial support, I think it's just important to be frank with people that this, like, we're just real people who have lives outside of what you see on the internet, and yeah. So I'm feeling pretty lucid right now. I feel comfortable putting this up. I hope I'm not saying anything too crazy, because I have really been in such an unbelievably confused state of mind the past few days, especially when the insomnia really kicked up. And it's a crazy feeling. I've had times where I had trouble sleeping, but I haven't had this, like, just straight wired until 4 or 5 a.m. kind of feeling, and then really only passing out due to exhaustion, aided by Benadryl, basically. I don't really like taking any kinds of medicines or drugs, and I think that if I was in a more clear state of mind, I would have, maybe not have started this treatment. I'm not sure how crucial it was to kicking the allergic reaction. I think once I found out what it was and, washed all my clothing and bedding and everything and kind of like got it out of the house, this detergent, it was an Arm & Hammer Free and Clear detergent. That caused things to start to clear up. Although who knows? I don't know anything about hives or skin reactions or anything. But I looked like I looked like one of the regenerators from Resident Evil 4. Just had these giant bulbous lumps everywhere, literally head to toe. Although not somehow it did not. Well, okay, it wasn't literally everywhere, but it was all over my limbs and chest. But I'm trying to say that it wasn't on my beepus or my boopus, so at least that was safe. And yeah, so just wanted to share what's going on. I feel like I've been an absent friend to any of our viewers here on the secondary channel, and the main channel. Fuck them. If they don't know about the Hidden Machine Annex, if they don't know that this is like where it's really at, then fuck them. No, I'm kidding. I don't feel like putting this up on the main channel for some reason. I like the second channel for the updates. I feel like the main channel, it's got to be an event, and this is for the real heads. Also, over the past 2 days, I did watch all 4 of the mainline American Pie movies. They're really okay. I think I've seen them before. I've definitely seen the first one before. Really didn't like American Wedding. I really didn't like how they gave Stifler the weird little chipmunk laugh vocal tick that was so over the top. Man, very irritating. American Reunion, schmaltzy, but it was nice to see the cast back together after 13 years from the first film. And I say give it 5 more years and let's do one more. One where they're all parents and their teens are basically like the teens from the first movie, and the roles are reversed. That would be nice, right? So I'm going to start a petition. If you want to check it out, there's a link down below. I'm directly petitioning all entertainment companies and the government to make American Pie 5. And I know there were, I think, 5 spin-off films. I have seen all of those as well. They are not worth watching, in my opinion, especially the last one. I think it was Girls Rules. Not very good at all. Not very good at all. I will say American Reunion I think, had the most nudity, and it was surprising to see Jason Biggs' penis. I really didn't expect that. I wasn't sure if that was in the theatrical release or if I watched some sort of unrated cut. But if you are keeping track of movies that include Jason Biggs' full frontal nudity, you can throw American Reunion from 2012 on that list. And I think that's about all I've got for you today. So thanks for listening. And yeah, I'll be back very soon. I think I just have 2 or 3 more days of feeling like shit, and then I'll start to feel normal again. And then it's right back to the video mines to finish this big piece. And then who knows what's next? And yeah, stay tuned. Okay, big things coming. Bye.